All right. Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson, and I have Eric Huysmans and the councils here with us, and a few other members that are here with us also to take this journey. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us every week, taking this journey with us, and also for the knowledge that you guys are actually starting to open up, evolve, maybe heal, maybe understand a little more about your lives and what's going on. So with that being said, hi Eric.
Hi.
Hi Council.
Okay, I got something already.
There you go. I love it.
Okay, because you said something specific. Maybe you didn't want to say it, but you said hi to the councils, and there are councils, more than 2.
Right.
I think 4, 5, 6. So I don't know what's happening. Everybody's joining.
Everybody. Well, we do ask them to join, right?
Okay.
They're welcome to join.
Yeah, at least 7.
Yes, that was my count.
Okay.
That's why I said
Okay.
councils.
Okay.
I was like, wait, hold on. This is more plural today. Okay.
Yeah.
This is good.
There are more specific, 7 in front and a huge amount in the background.
There you go. There you go. The 7 are the representatives, I guess.
Yeah. General meeting.
Yeah, there you go. Have a little cough today. Change of weather kind of gives me allergies every once in a while. So we're starting to get that cooler air. All right. So, all right, Eric. Directed that you're leading. So.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. First, I want to say thanks for taking care of my mother. Okay, whether they are not involved anyway, but they're doing it anyway. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
It's a continuation of last week. We are connected with a lot of spaceships, but now more specific on an Andromedan spaceship, or a group of Andromedan spaceships. May I try to go to Jazz? Is there something?
I'm getting 4, 7, 8, 9.
3.
Purple.
3
3
purple.
3
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah. Okay. So again, we need to struggle through the words. They want to it's a continuation of last time, meaning they understood the message. They want to participate, and sorry, I'm not sure. When are you going to that meeting, Glenda?
This weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Okay. Check Friday and Saturday. Okay, Saturday morning. What's happening Saturday morning? Check.
Yeah. Not sure.
No. Not in 3D time.
No. I'm trying to.
A council is coming through.
Yes, the council is going to be coming through, and they're the ones that are going to help bring the rest of the galactic families
Yes, exactly.
out that night for everyone to experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing is, exactly as you said, it's an introduction. No, it's not an introduction. It's a continuation. But again, it's an introduction to the galactic families.
Mm-hmm.
And they're starting a project. And then again, I have to ask Jess to fill in some gaps.
It's an introduction to the galactic family and the work that's being done. Many episodes ago, if you will, we talked about having a conference, and the dynamics of that will start to unfold during the convention time, that gathering. They're excited about the work that has been initiated, and they're feeling the reverberations already themselves.
Yeah, I fully agree. So in that Saturday conference, they will offer and ask the people present to start a kind of gathering in the future. Okay, we go to Glenda and then we go to Miriam.
Okay. Right now I have one dominant in front of me, fully long robe. Just basically agreeing and giving me or providing kind of like blessings or like approval and to continue this work now with others as well. So be group meetings getting bigger and bigger and bigger. That is what they are hoping to get done. So then more and more people can actually evolve and grow and be open and to see the true reality that's out here. Once that's done, then the elevation to 3D. This is one of the steps that has to be taken from 3D to 5D.
Before we go to Miriam, if correct, Glenda, that green robed guy will show up Saturday. So then you said, okay, it's me. Don't freak out. So I introduce myself, so you don't have to look who's going to come forward. He's the one.
Right.
Okay, Miriam.
Yeah, what I get is that we have to concentrate on our own connection, our light, and make it stronger and make it more open. It's a column of light. We are each a column of light, but we have, as participants, or the participants should be aware that their light is enormous if they can already focus on their light column. Otherwise, they will expect too much from others, but everyone has to concentrate on this inner light. I can feel it now, that concentrate on it, and also concentrate on your breathing, and let the light come in. Breathe out love. That is what I get.
And to add to that is basically they're saying become your own beacon of light.
Yes. Yes.
So others can find you. And others can also then realize they're not by themselves. So you can be like the lighthouse that shows the way. So okay. Right now, what
We
was
can
that?
do it. Yeah, we can do it constantly,
Mm-hmm.
more and more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, for some reason, that one being is pointing to his left, kind of like showing to go that way. So I'm going to try to get some coordinates there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, but
Um,
they're almost the same.
yes, they're almost the same. Just the last digit is
Yeah,
one less.
47892 green.
Yes, the last digit is one.
I got, yeah, okay. You got one,
Mm-hmm.
I got two, so wait. You're
Okay.
correct, but I don't see the difference.
I don't see it either. It's so slight. But
Let's take one first.
okay.
They're the same place, different planes.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Thank you. I was confused.
What I'm sensing is a gathering of indigenous people around campfire-esque or prism light with fire. The indigenous people are encircling it. There is a gathering, a huge gathering of dragons around that. Around the dragons are all kinds of mythical, according to 3D tradition, characters, i.e. Pegasus, all kinds of beautiful magical animals around them. And then beyond that are choirs of angels. And the dragons are drumming their tails. And according to the beat of the natives are drumming their drums. And that sound is reverberating out.
Okay, I see the same. So that's all the different planes. And indeed, there are circle in a circle in a circle in a circle continuation, up and down, down, down. Let's do green.
Okay.
That's specific for you, Glenda.
Yes, it's a different dimension, basically. Just a little higher up than the other two. But this is basically another set.
Yeah.
Another set of gathering of people.
Yeah.
And also the same thing, circle. And what I'm getting is that please realize that no matter where you are, the infinity of the circle, there's no end, there's no beginning.
Yep.
So, and the gathering of no matter what you represent, whatever you are, whatever type of being you are at that moment, just means that we could all gather together. We're all basically same. Even though we appear to be different, we're basically the same.
Okay, Jess, with your color of purple, you have a little bit the same, but your angle on it is purple. So you don't have to talk about it, but do you recognize your angle on it?
Yes, there's a music being generated in this gathering and this thumping and this drumming, and it's awakening galaxies. And it's unique in its properties, but it's also very beautiful.
Okay, Miriam, your angle.
Yeah, I see dancing light beings in green and blue. I also see the color purple,
Mhm.
and there's music. They play harps. And I hear bell ringing.
It's almost as if there's this cacophony of sound, musical sound of souls rising, joining, and being united by this music and dance that's being created throughout the dimensions.
Celebration, I think.
Mhm.
And at
But
the
it's
same
also a call to wake up, a call to join, a call to become more aware.
Exactly. I agree.
And there is a training needed, but that will be shown Saturday. But they said, no, some people need training, we need teachers, that kind of thing. So, but everything will be set on Saturday. So Glenda, do you have basic questions concerning Saturday or whatever around this?
No, I go
Okay.
with the flow.
Okay.
Mm, I
There is a
figure
mail.
they're
there
gonna
is a-
show up. That's it.
Okay. There is a mail cooperating that day. Correct or not correct or?
Well, I am bringing my my other half with me. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I saw a big guy. Yeah. Okay.
The big guy, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Mm. Yes. He's gonna guard me. Um, joking. Let's see. Uh, the beings just told me in my linear time or in our linear time, he will be there around between 10 and 11 in the morning.
Okay.
That's when he will show up, just so I can
Okay.
not have to worry about the whole time, but just that time to make myself available.
Yeah. And I should be available also at that time in spirit, but then I can count. It's Chicago. It was
No, Michigan.
Michigan. Okay.
Mhm.
That's 6 hours.
I think that's one extra hour. I think they're
Okay. I will check
behind
it.
an
I will
hour.
check it.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't matter that much.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, that's Central Time. So
Central Time. Okay, so
Glenda's in Eastern Time, so it's Central, and I'm in Mountain. So yeah, the one extra hour.
one
Okay.
extra hour. Yeah.
7 hours. Okay.
7
Thank you.
hours. Mhm. Okay, and now I am. Oh, I am seeing everyone's dragons, by the way.
Mhm.
Miriam, your dragon, that is a beautiful royal blue, sparkly, is there
I
with you.
saw the blue. I saw the blue. When
Yeah.
you mentioned the dragon, I saw the blue.
There you go. Jazz, I'm seeing a beautiful pearlescent dragon there with you. Eric, your dragon is coming in. It's shiny on one side, you can see emerald green. On the other side, you can see this beautiful blue. Depending on how he or she is, sorry, I got corrected. He is moving. Ooh. And I'm seeing mine, and now they're just here to kind of to show us that no matter where we are in time or where we are in universes or dimensions or anywhere, we could unite and we could be together and our energies can mesh together and do really good things. It's just a reminder that time and space is just doesn't really exist. It exists for us in 3D because this is the classroom, right? This is one of the classrooms. So we came here to learn, and the only way to do that is to put limitations. So to remind us that we are beings that can be anywhere, anytime, any place at the same time. And to show that how we truly love and how our love just flows out wherever we go. Just a reminder, they made it a point to say that, so I am sharing. Now, Jazz and Miriam.
Miriam,
each-
Miriam, you have a message for Glenda.
Yeah, okay, that's what one of you two had. I wasn't sure which one. Yeah.
You go, Jess.
Jazz, she wants you to go first.
Oh, I know. I was getting that Miriam had a message for you.
Okay.
That's what I was getting.
The floor is yours, Miriam.
Well, that you're asking us to step through a portal.
Okay.
It's a purple portal. Purple and golden portal.
Same coordinates, huh? Just saying.
Okay. I'm getting 924 added to that. It's in the moon.
And
Correct.
you said, what was the last thing you said?
924, and what I heard was 924 added to that.
Yeah. So we have 7, 4, 7, 8, 9, 3, 2, 1 would add. That's the and then we have 924. So that's a full code. And the colors, of course.
And that is, from what I understand, they just sent us to the moon. That portal is there where all of us were guarding that portal at one point or another. It's a triangle, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Eric, I'm getting pointed to you.
Okay. I'm not sure, but I got distracted by my deceased father. So
Oh,
is that coming
sorry.
in or not? Obviously,
No.
I was already distracted 5 minutes ago. Is that because no? It's not, but he wants to come through. So he says, to get that drained, he says, "Hi, Eric, you've done your job well. Don't fucking move. Don't listen to your family, but continue your path." Okay. Distraction gone.
I concur because I heard that also. Just do what you're set out to do. You've been on
And
this
that's
path for a long time.
and that's linked with the triangle. Okay, now I understand.
Yes.
So I will
Yes.
try to explain. So now with my mother deceased, I felt a burden dropping, meaning literally the family dharma karma is falling away. And that's the triangle more or less, but more in general, meaning those 3D family lines, confusions, drop them. That's the portal we have to go through. Drop them.
Mhm.
We're past
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, and it has also to do with the moon.
Yes.
Mhm.
All those old fashioned emotions.
Mhm. And take comfort in the energy of the moon, which you find without those that don't support you around, even if they're family. Sometimes we just have to keep walking. Let things fall where they have to fall.
Mm.
I got basically the same message when my father passed away. My mother had passed before. And sometimes it's a load off your shoulders altogether. Okay. Eric, they want you to go through the portal. Go in there and cleanse, because once we go through that portal, there's a section that cleanses us. It's kind of like a for 3D purposes, like a scanning when you go through, kind of scanning,
Yeah.
and it drops off.
So personally, for me, I don't have to spell that out for you, but then I got the scan dark blue, and it becomes lighter and lighter and lighter blue up to white, meaning all those old family drama is falling apart. And that portal is being activated as we speak, before also, but we are there anyway. And wait, okay, let me 5, 7, we're there again. 5, 7, 8, 9, meaning even Gaia is slightly but thoroughly and slowly draining those old energies. No more 3D emotional, how do you call it, heritage, no, suffocation.
And you have to really to step through it now.
I'm doing it as we speak, so I will be silent for 2-3 minutes for my shower.
And while Eric is doing that in his own private way, Miriam, what are you getting?
Well, it's Eric is doing it for himself. He can't do it for his mother. His mother will maybe stay longer there, but Eric is going further. I mean, he's really freed.
Concur.
Okay.
And then we are approaching a beautiful place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the moon, there is a gorgeous V-shaped, but three-dimensional V-shaped crystals that are emanating this pure white light, and Eric's being directed to move towards that structure.
Okay, I can elaborate on that while I'm showering, but I need an extra 2 minutes later on. Is from now on, and that's the message for Saturday also. Choose your own family from now on, consciously. And that's why also Saturday, the structure is that the cosmic families are approaching themselves and said, okay, hey, you don't have to be suffocated by your human tribe, so to speak. Now you have a huge amount of potential, millions and millions of family members that are there through all your incarnations, and choose wisely. That's the message, that's the structure.
Well, you can meet many of them in the atmosphere of Venus.
Okay.
While I'm saying this, I feel a very light vibration.
Okay, continuation with but now I understand what Venus stands for. Venus stands for the female emotions, and that's correct. But now we upgraded Venus. We are choosing a conscious, allowing female emotion, which we choose to step in, not what we were imposed on.
This is very, very high vibration.
And they're saying on the side that counts for Mars and every planet. And that's the new 3D we were talking about. Meaning before, let's say, the old school astrology, where we were calculated and drawn into our birth chart, we step consciously in our birth chart, and it is interchangeable. It's not fixed anymore. It's not, oh, this will happen next week, that will happen within a month, you will have cancer, whatever. Now, that's the new 3D. You have options.
Yes. Dunker. Getting the same message. Now I'm hearing just receive something.
With the options, for me, gardens started to appear all around the crystals on the moon. And their beauty is as far and as wide as your imagination will allow and beyond. Those options are not static. They are certainly flexible, and if you start in one direction, but you feel shortly thereon you drawn in another direction, it's okay to go and move in that. All of it is basically one path, but there are meandering opportunities to develop, to enrich, and expand horizons.
Mhm.
Agreed. And then we refer Council of Nine here to the circles at the beginning of our meeting. You go from circle to circle, and everyone has his own angle and can jump from circle to circle.
Yes. So a council of red. They're dressed in red. Stepped in, and they are stating that it is okay to go from circle to circle to circle because you may need something for your growth and your evolution at a different circle. That circle may only provide 1, 2, 3, but you may need 5, so you may need to go to a different circle, even if you belong to that first circle. It is okay, and it is actually encouraged.
Elaboration on the Council of Red. Red is also the first chakra, misunderstood by survival. But now, exactly as Glenda and all of us stated in our way, is you have options now. You want that way? Okay. You step consciously in that life timeline. And you can jump literally hour by hour.
As long as you do it consciously and not someone or something pushing you,
Yes.
making your own choices, grounding and making your own choices, accepting that energy, accepting your choices and your steps.
Yes. And then they warn us the unconscious part is still there. So don't think you get away with it. If you jump, if you jump from border to border and you miss the border, then you flat on your face get into an unconscious part. So be it. Have fun.
You're right.
For those people who are afraid of making choices, and there are many, think about how you feel when you plant flowers in your yard or in a garden, and you see it grow. If that plant didn't make the choice to grow, you wouldn't see its beauty. So put aside the fear that you're holding on to and don't hesitate to make those choices. You may start out hesitantly at first, but that's okay. Take that first step, and it'll be easier to take the second, third, and following steps after that.
And basically, a choice is very simple. When you want to go from point A to B, let's say in a train track, plane, that's not, but I'll take a train. A choice is to step on that train. That choice is made. Understand the train doesn't stop everywhere. It stops at a train station. So between those 2 points, the choice is set. In French, rien ne va plus. The dice are thrown. But at every small or big station, you can jump out and you can jump into another train. That is choosing.
Okay. I don't know about anyone else, but the drumming is making all my hair stand.
They're pointing out, although everybody can jump from train to train, from platform to platform, there is a rhythm, and that's the drumming you hear.
Mhm.
That doesn't mean there isn't a collective. That's the second layer, and we have 3 layers. But this is the second layer. We talked about the first personal layer, the train stations and the platforms. Now is the drumming. So hear the drumming and feel what we call at this moment the local cosmic plan.
The local cosmic
Plan.
plan.
It's almost as if that train is on a spiral path and it climbs and it continues to grow in its size and depth, but it continues to move constantly.
Exactly. Elaboration Council of 9. So when you have a choice, a personal choice, and it is an intense choice and a good choice, your local train with 2 seats will become bigger and bigger. It will become with 4 seats, 10 seats, 100 seats. And that's the spiral. You will see that when you make a very good, so to speak, there is no good and bad, but for the lack of a better word, when beings are interested in your train will grow. And to the cosmic event again, your galactic families will join that train. It goes that far.
Now I am, or for lack of wording, this feminine being represented more of a human-looking female, but very, very brilliant, very loving. She is going to appear to us in representation of Venus. Venus can no longer just be emotions. Venus has to be also that other side of being like a mother, although a mother may love their children, but does not allow them to do just anything they want, and is still protective, still caring, still nurturing, and may still cry, may still get emotional, but she also has that other side where it knows when that line has to be put down, so there is no going over and getting it is. So I am, for some reason, she's coming in now, and she's coming in very strong, and everyone on this call should start to feel this warmth, loving, all over feeling. And that's the encouragement that she wants to give us to continue to open our eyes, to move past what is just being shown to us, but to unite and to realize we have been given this set of facts that are not really there. set of facts. It's like a magician showing you one card, but they have everything else in the other hand. So don't just stare at the card with the hand being lifted up. Look at the other hand. Look at the reality.
Mm, yeah,
And
it's
and
this. Yeah, continue.
and there that she's opening us up to realize that you're not alone. No one is alone. And to feel that energy that she's sending. You should be feeling it from coming from your feet up, actually, because she wanted to involve Mother Gaia, Mother Earth Gaia, Terra, to bring up that energy, both loving, both accepting, but also very protective.
She
Okay.
wants us to be aware of our responsibilities as well. Oftentimes we think our actions are just our own actions and don't affect anyone. She wants us to be very aware that our actions do affect everyone because we are one. And too many times, earth beings in particular get self-absorbed and don't realize or don't want to accept the reality that they are responsible for their actions, all their actions.
Okay, Elaboration Council of 9. Venus will lead us to the second level, or the next level of emotions, which is a relationship, exactly as Jazz explained. Take Earth as the soil. Venus will bring the flower. So the relationship between the soil and the flower consciously is, will this flower bloom? And Venus will take up that female-like responsibility.
Okay. Miriam.
Yeah.
I'm asked to call upon you because you just got something.
Well, it's also that she is in harmony with her masculine side. She's in total harmony. And we have to realize that in ourselves. It's an yeah. It's a this cosmic balance that she's pointing. And when we are these, the ones we truly are, we can be in this higher awareness of what it really means to be in this balance of masculine and feminine. No longer projecting it, but having it in ourselves. It's grounded in the earth, lighting up to the sun, the cosmic sun. bringing everything to bloom.
To add to that, one of the other councils said, it is time. It is time. It's been time, but definitely it is time for humans to realize they're not as small as they really are, and they're not as big as they think they are. I have one that's really funny. They want to just express that the reason they all exist is because they are learned that together they're able to continue and continue and continue to exist. It is not about being here for a split of a second, a blink of an eye, and going somewhere else. This is the classroom that we choose to come to, but it is time now to elevate and to bring humanity to a level of peacefulness and lovingness that has not been felt in a very, very long time. And it is time to let go of those chains and those shackles, to release ourselves to a new, a level where we are all feeling the united, the oneness, not just being, but feeling it, because we are. We just don't realize that. To feeling and realizing it and being in that moment and being mindful of who we truly are. Again, it is time.
Elaboration, the Council of Nine. This was the Council of Jupiter, meaning Jupiter and their moons.
Mhm.
Jupiter doesn't want to talk about him or herself, but just pointing out that also planets work together.
Very good. Concur. And that council is now stepping back. So for future, they have just said this to me, that each will come in a different color robe so we can actually tell which council it is, even though they're all united and they're all the same, but each has a main purpose in helping the evolution of humanity and in helping us being back, going back to our true selves. So there will be a council that is green or blue or purple, orange or yellow. And then there will be councils of 8, 7, council of 9, council in general, angelic council, celestial council, and galactic being council. So just so you understand, it's not that they're separating themselves, it's that they want us, so in our 3D mind, to be able to identify what purpose each has for our evolution. But their concentrations, sorry, got corrected. Their concentration is in the in providing us with the help that we need. And they're stepping back.
Okay,
Council.
I think we're going back to the first codes, 4789.
Mhm. Yes.
What I get is, but you have to translate that maybe. I see literally Gandalf the White.
Hmm.
It's a very bright. I see a very bright white light that it's kind of like looking into the sun. You really can't look into it. Kind of have to look to the side. And that is what we are truly. We're pure. And they, from what I am hearing, they want us to be back in that state of being, in that pure state of being, where we do not react to other people. We do not allow people or others to push us into anything, that we take our steps well thought of and for our greatest move so we can elevate and continue to elevate and continue to be in the path that we should have chosen to be in. We are all expected to step up. It isn't just the ones that think are gifted. We are all gifted, or the ones that are doing this or doing that. Each and every member of the human species. There, it is time to receive that call, accept that call. It is now the time before we get to where we need to get to. It is there now, the calling is there. We all have to be united. Anyone want to clarify that a little more?
What I'm getting is that if we do indeed follow in that step, in that path that Glenda just spoke of, that there are so many intergalactic beings that will join us, that the immensity of the power of love will be unquestionable. And people who want to doubt will no longer doubt, because the intensity is just so overwhelming and so real.
Hmm.
And it's needed beyond the boundaries of any dimension. It's needed beyond the dimensions of any galaxy, any universe.
No pressure on us.
No.
But a lot of help.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Council of Nine stepping back.
Yeah. I was just going to say, they're all starting to step back. So, anyone receiving any last messages or
Leftovers.
leftovers? Yes, leftovers. Miriam, receiving anything?
Yeah, before we really count till I get 20. the new earth.
Okay.
We will start creating the new earth.
Beautiful. Jazz.
I was getting the message of hope, and it certainly makes sense in light of what Miriam said, that the new earth is the hope of all beings.
Very good.
Yes. Leftover from me. I
Mhm.
second that, meaning when you say the new earth, it's not this ball only. It's all beings.
Mhm.
Yes, and what I have left over is that all beings are looking to us to create that wave of new earth, new dimension, new level of energies for everyone. And what I'm seeing at this moment is like a pond, and you throw a rock in the middle, and then you see the little waves. Well, whatever we create, it will be waves out to them. Okay, on my side, everyone is step back now. Eric?
We're done, thank you.
Yeah. All right, everyone, thank you. Please contact us if you have any questions or you want to join us. Again, you don't have to be on camera, and your real name can be hidden also. Many blessings, much love. Until next time, thank you, Jess. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you to all the councils and to everyone. And thank you, Eric, for
All
allowing
councils
yourself.
out.
Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. And again, we
Blessings.
all love you.
Bye.
Bye.